Hello to everyone. In this video I'm going to have a look at the next successor of Prime Minister Boris Johnson from an Iranian perspective. I'm not a native speaker, so I'm sure you will be kind enough not to criticize my accent. At least I try to speak correctly. Johnson's resignation put the Conservative Party in a new dilemma to choose a new leader, and the leader will be the next UK's Prime Minister. Johnson faced many problems during his tenure, like Partygate, and many accused him of lying. His problem was not his performance, but some personal issues led to his resignation. Unfortunately, in the world politics, sometimes some negative, trivial issues overshadow the other positive aspects of a politician's performance, as for Johnson happened. If we have a deeper look to Johnson's measures as UK Prime Minister, we can find him a great politician. While in the Syrian war, none of the Iranian or Russian presidents, Putin or Rouhani, dared to go to the battlefield to visit their so-called ally, and the threat was a terrorist group. Boris Johnson himself had a visit from Ukraine and met the Ukrainian president while the possibility of missile attack was high from Russia.
Effects of the war, an inexcusable war, an absolutely inexcusable and unnecessary war. But having been here in Kiev just for a few hours, I have absolutely no doubt, Volodymyr, listening to you, listening to your team, your redoubtable team, I have no doubt at all that an independent, sovereign Ukraine will rise again, thanks above all to the heroism, the courage of the people of Ukraine. Thank you very much, and Slava Ukraini. Thank you.
Johnson knew that the Ukraine should not be compromised, and he acted manly and bravely. While some countries strive to join EU, it was Boris Johnson who managed to exert UK people's will over Brexit. Johnson's policy in facing coronavirus pandemic was undoubtedly successful in comparison to some countries like Iran that put a ban on importing vaccine from UK or USA, and this caused huge casualties. I think Johnson, as a Prime Minister, was successful. Less than 1 month, it will be revealed who will be the next Prime Minister between Truss and Rishi Sunak. In the first round of inter-party election among many competitors, Rishi Sunak won 137 votes and Truss won 113 votes. Now it's time to have a look at two candidates who want to be the next UK Prime Minister. Both of them went to Oxford University. Both of them studies philosophy, politics and economics. Both of them are a member of Conservative Party, and after Johnson's resignation, one of them in an inter-party election should be the next UK Prime Minister. If it happened to Rishi Sunak, he is the first Prime Minister in color. If Truss becomes the next, she will be the third woman who served as Prime Minister after Margaret Thatcher and Theresa May. Truss was born in 1975. She joined Cameron administration as Education Minister. In Theresa May government, she became Secretary of State for Justice, the First Lady who had the place. She is a member of Conservative Party. Now she is not a pro-Brexit. She promised to cut the taxes.
We need to be bold and we need to do things differently. And what I would do as your Prime Minister is I would launch a plan for economic growth. First of all, reversing the increases in national insurance that we promised not to do in our manifesto. I don't believe in windfall taxes because they put off future investment. What we should be doing is encouraging Shell and other companies to invest in the United Kingdom because we need to get our productivity up.
Look at her face. I think she is a perfect person as a Prime Minister. Also, statistics suggest that it is Rishi Sunak who has more chance. But I hope she will be the victory of the election. Rishi Sunak was born in 1980 in Southampton. Rishi Sunak was Chancellor of Exchequer. At first, his performance was good, especially in facing COVID-19 pandemic. But he showed being a showman is his concern when he was in gas station. He and his family are accused of tax evasion. Aftermath of Partygate, he resigned on 5th of July 2022, citing his economy policy differences with Johnson in his resignation letter and tried to put pressure on Johnson, and he succeeded. His resignation was supported by some other ministers and parliament members and led to Johnson's resignation. In some aspects, Rishi betrayed Johnson and some believed he stabbed Johnson in the back. In July 20 election, he pulled first amongst Conservative member parliaments and is now competing in a postal vote of party members against Truss, with the results to be announced on September 5, 2022.
Of course, once we grip inflation and ensure that mortgage rates don't rise and cripple people, I'm going to cut taxes. Because I'm a Conservative, of course I'm going to deliver tax cuts.
Look at his face. This is the person who pulled the rug out from under the other's feet to achieve his goals. Believe me or not, our world cannot be a better place with such a name. The names like Rishi, Abu Bakr or Mullah Omar. Our world needs Elon, Boris and Liz. I hope on September 5, 2022, Truss become the next. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will subscribe this channel. Have a good time.